Today we're going to be going through 5 exercises to heal Achilles tendonitis or just any other Achilles injury. So I thought this would be an interesting topic to go through because I'm currently dealing with an overstretched Achilles and rehabbing that. And I know that a lot of people have experienced injury in their Achilles or have currently Achilles tendonitis. So I thought I would just take you through the exercises that I've been doing, and then hopefully they'll be helpful for you as well. So most of these you don't need any pieces of equipment. I'm just going to be using a foam roller for the last one, but you don't need to do that. So obviously your Achilles tendon, if you don't know, it's the biggest tendon in your body. It's down at behind your ankle, and it comes all the way up into your calf, attaching to some of your calf muscles, and then down it attaches to your calcaneus, or that bone, kind of your heel bone. So it's a huge tendon, and it takes a ton of force because as we walk all day long, we're pulling on that tendon. And so when we don't walk or move properly, that's when we can run into some issues like me. So if you've experienced that, or maybe you're like, oh, I totally had pain in that area, I didn't know what it is, maybe that's what you're experiencing, and like a physio or a chiropractor can help diagnose that for you. So these are just great movements in general to strengthen your calves and around your Achilles, stretch out some muscles so that you can walk, run, whatever, bike in a better pattern. So 5 super simple exercises, but they'll make a huge difference if you do them every day. First one is a calf stretch. So really simple. You can go against the wall, lunging back with one leg. And so we're looking to straighten that back leg, working the heel towards the floor, and then bending the front knee. So we're coming in towards the wall, and I'm looking for a stretch along the whole back side of my calf here. So I want to hold that for 20 seconds to 30 seconds on one side. And if you're just dealing with an injury on one side, you can only do it on one side. And then the second one is very similar. It's an Achilles stretch. So all we're doing is from this position, now I'm going to start to bend my back knee. And so if you've ever done this, I used to do this one when I had shin splints, it gets into this lower part. So you're actually stretching more into that tendon in the bottom of the gastroc, those muscles in your calf. So it's just a different, it's just targeting different areas of the muscles. And again, holding for 20 to 30 seconds. So those are 2 really great stretches, even to just do before and after a run or a walk to help loosen up those areas. Moving into some exercises now. So our third movement today is a single leg calf lower. So what this is going to look like, and you can use a wall for support, we're going to come up on both toes like we're doing a calf raise, and then you're going to stand on the affected leg. So you're picking up your healthy leg and slowly lowering down on the affected leg. So what that is an eccentric contraction on the affected leg. So it's a little bit of a gentler contraction than if you were trying to come up on one leg. So we're coming up on 2 and slowly lowering down on 1. So we're strengthening that all the muscles in the calf around the Achilles in a gentler way than if we were to come up on one foot. And we also have a lot more control on the way down than if we're trying to pick up our whole body weight on one foot. So performing 10 repetitions on the injured side, and then for all of these, you can go through it once and then go back through it for a total of 2 to 3 times. All right, so those are your first 3. So we've done 2 stretches, and then that kind of exercise, and now we're going to talk about a single leg standing balance. So this is going to work on all those little stabilizing muscles in the foot, around the ankle, and up into the calf that we want to be firing properly so that we move correctly, we have good posture, and our foot is landing correctly, and strengthening around that Achilles, because we want to protect the Achilles. Often when we pull ligaments and tendons, it's because we're having muscle imbalances or improper firing. And so for me, it's this E version of my foot when I'm running that over time I pulled the inside of the tendon. So that's because other muscles weren't firing properly. So for this one, it's going to work our whole leg all the way up to our glute. So we're going to stand in the affected leg, slight bend in the knee, engage the glute, and then we'll pick up the other leg. And we're just holding as long as you can, up to 30 seconds or a minute even if you can. And you can use the wall to start. And we're really just balancing. You can find a spot on the floor to look at. And you'll probably feel you have like little firing of muscles all over. You'll be swaying a little bit. And it's just helping with your proprioception, your awareness of where your body is in the space. So it's just good practice anyway for balance. So working up to 30 seconds, and then again, you can go through and repeat it 2 to 3 times. Okay, so our last one is when we're going to use our foam roller, and it's a calf roll. So it's going to be similar goal of our first 2 stretches, but the foam roller can just get a deeper stretch in there and get a little deeper into some of those muscles. So we're going to be rolling all the way from above the ankle, so kind of getting onto the Achilles unless it's too sore, then don't come down that far, and then all the way to before you get under your knee. We don't want to roll in the back of the knee. So if you're really tight or painful, you can start just with one leg kind of supporting the other leg on the ground. And then to deepen it, you can cross the leg and actually apply pressure, lifting your bum up off the floor to roll the full length of your calf. And then you might want to go a little bit more into the inside of the calf, the outside. And for this, I like to go by time for foam rolling. So again, like 30 seconds to do this roll. And then while you're at it, you might as well do your other calf. So if it's too difficult to hold your body weight up like that, if you have a foam roller, like this one that has the little massage stick inside, you can actually roll it yourself, and you can do this from sitting on a chair or something. So that's the end of those 5 stretches. I hope you try those out. So take care. Bye.